clap your hands in disgrace.
Far from the campaign trail tonight, an angry and emotional town hall for South Bend Mayor and presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg.
Get the people that are racist off the streets.
Some residents furious over the Father's Day shooting of a black man named Eric Logan, killed by a white police officer whose body camera was turned off.
If anyone who is on patrol is shown to be a racist or to do something racist in a way that is substantiated, that is their last day on the street.
Buttigieg has spent most of the last week off the campaign trail, attempting to manage the fallout from the shooting. The mayor has agreed to support an outside investigation and faces demands to fire officers involved.
Did you just ask me if Black Lives Matter?
Yes, we want to hear you say Black Lives Matter.
Oh, of course, Black Lives Matter.
Then fire your cop!
This weekend, the rest of the Democratic field campaigned here in South Carolina, with frontrunner Joe Biden attempting to clarify controversial comments he made last week about working with segregationist senators.
I do understand the consequence of the word boy, but it wasn't said in any of that context at all.
Fellow candidate Cory Booker reacting this morning.
I heard from many African Americans who found the comments hurtful.
Matters of race taking center stage in a presidential contest entering its biggest week yet. Garrett Hake, NBC News, Columbia, South Carolina.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.